I mean, it is ironic that we're doing this because you make fun of the whole,
it was just, right.
PR machinery to sell stuff. What would be the vote way to sell season 2?
Vought would sell season 2 in almost exactly the way that they do in episode 2 of the show, which is they would have that big girls get it done junket, and they would really just promote all of these sort of fake ideals to try to hook people in, but it would all be bullshit because Vought is only interested in their stock price.
The second season is getting more and more dystopian. You wrote this a long time ago. I mean, how sad versus happy does that make you that the second season is so relevant nowadays?
Yeah, it makes me sad mostly. The world just more and more. I wouldn't say the show is getting darker. I would say the world is reflecting the show more. Is what I think. I think the world is matching the show. I mean, look, the issues we talked about in this season, like systemic racism and white nationalism, and those were issues when we were writing about the show 2 years ago, and they were issues 50 years ago, and they're issues today. And the only difference is today a lot of people are talking about them. So I mean, I think it's weird to say because I'm just an entertainer, but and I know that, but this show gives us the opportunity to really talk about the minute we're living in, which is when this weird combination of authoritarianism and celebrity.
The show is giving us this great example that it's kind of a false choice to be either super serious or to be super funny and throwing out just dumb jokes. Can you talk about keeping that balance and at the same time kind of giving some jabs to, I think in particular to the DC universe, the Snyderverse?
I actually have no specific problem with either DC or Marvel. My issue more is they are training the public to wait for a strong man to come in to save them. They're teaching the wrong lesson ultimately, because we all have to save ourselves and work together, and it's slow and it's small and it's boring. But that's how the world gets better. But we're not being trained to feel that way. We're being trained for these big grand gestures and these powerful people. And that's why certain politicians can say, I'm the only one who can save you, and have people listen to that. In terms of how we balance it on this show, and you can go your own way. You don't have to be DC dark or Marvel bright. We just attacked it from, okay, we want to do the most realistic version. We wanted to play the mental exercise of superheroes were in the real world. What would happen? What corporations would form around them? How would they behave? And from that comes, like in the real world, a lot of comedy and a lot of drama. And I think the tone that helps weave all of this madness together is this sort of grounded, that's pretty much what would happen tone, because funny and absurd things would happen, and horrifically violent things would happen too. And they're real people going through it. So there would be a lot of emotion. So that for us is usually our guiding compass on how to get through this tone, is just try to be, in a weird way, as realistic as we can be.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations. Looking forward to season 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Keep them coming.
I will. I appreciate it. Thanks.